done, air quote. The fog from yesterday is still here this morning.
Oh, there he is!
Take a look at this. Namatame's in today's paper.
Oh yeah, you like the front page headline article says that Namatame has regained consciousness. Today before dawn, the suspect Taro Namatame, who has been confined in a local hospital, regained consciousness. In response to police questioning, he testified that he is sorry for what he has done and was scared. From here on, the police are hoping to solve the entire case based on the suspect's deposition.
So it's finally over.
Now it's not finally over.
Yeah, seriously. I wish we could have done it sooner. Isn't the fog kind of thick this morning? And it's so chilly.
Well, it's late
Rarely
November.
gets this cold in November.
Yep, roll credits.
It's you guys.
Sup,
Perfect timing.
actual
Just got a call from
killer.
the hospital. They said that starting today, it's okay to visit Nanako-chan.
So she's getting a little better. Thank goodness.
Yay!
Oh, is that today's paper? So you already know about him.
What's he charged with?
2 counts of kidnappings and murder and 5 counts of attempted murder. Those are serious crimes. I think it'll go down in history as one of the worst sprees in Japan. He's still mentally unstable, but we're slowly piecing together a story. This is still a secret, but I guess it's okay to tell you guys. You know that diary we found? There were entries about Miss Yamano and Miss Konishi in it. Looks like Namatame had been making advances on Miss Konishi.
That son of a bitch!
Yeah, well, I'm gonna head to the hospital now. Dojima-san's recovering too, so I need to go over a few things about this case with him.
Yosuke.
Yo, Sucky. That's his
Sorry.
name. Yo, Sucky.
All right.
Because he sucks.
Namatame's been caught. He can't hurt anyone now. But forget him. Let's all go visit Nanako-chan after school.
Yeah, the
Of
portrait
course.
models are kind of like bobbleheads.
Let's
They have
tell
really
the
big
others
heads.
once we get to school.
I think all of them do. A little awkward. Just a reminder, the final exams are next week. I've been comparing students' faces for years, before and after the tests. They're flying high, thinking they'll pass it first, but once it's over, their faces turn to pale white. Speaking of turning white, are you all familiar with Othello? A game played after Shakespeare's play. Some say it's named to demonstrate the drastic change in the relationship of the black general and his white wife. Just goes to show you, even games have histories. You might think this is of little importance, but I recommend you get this down in your notes. Tests are much like history. You never know what's going to be in them. You listen to the lecture intently. Your knowledge has decreased. Yeah, the final exam is just, should you get married? Yes or no?
Nanako, everyone's here to see you.
Big bro.
Nevertheless, Nanako looks happy I didn't see the first message.
Dojima-san!
It's time for your
How
suppository!
many times does this make it today? I understand that you're worried about your daughter, but you still need your rest too.
Sorry.
Are your injuries that bad?
Well, my wounds have just closed up, and it seems I have a couple of fractures as well.
This football-shaped
I'm
pill
sorry.
is, oh my
I'll wheel him
god.
back to his room immediately.
What are you apologizing for?
It's almost time for your checkup, so make sure you're back in your room before then.
Big bro.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Anako closed her eyes with a relieved expression. He received an explanation concerning Anako's condition from the doctor.
Her condition is stable for now, but I never thought I'd say this as a doctor, but we still can't figure out the cause of Nanako-chan's symptoms. That's why we can only administer temporary treatments to alleviate her current pains.
But she's not in danger anymore, is she?
She's regained consciousness, but we can't let our guard down yet. All we can do for now is to monitor her condition closely.
Adachi, how's it going with Namatame?
Well, he's awake now, but he's in no condition to tell us anything useful. We only get a little time each day to interrogate him, so we're stuck until his strength recovers.
I see. I should get back to work as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Hopefully
you
by
bum.
then, Nanako will be out of the hospital.
Hey, Dragon, what's up?
I think Nanako-chan can get more peace and quiet if she stays here. It's so foggy out, and there's been some weird rumors going around. Seems like no one knows why there's so much fog in town.
It's true. The number of patients complaining about fog-related health problems has increased, which is quite unusual.
Oh man, is the fog pouring out from the TV world? Is the fog poisonous?
I can't say for sure that it has no effect on the human body. It certainly could be a psychological effect. People's anxiety over the fog could cause problems. But as far as the fog's chemical makeup, well, that's not my field, so I can only speculate. What concerns me is that transportation of our medical supplies has been delayed due to the fog.
Fog-related health problems. Oh, that's just ridiculous. Anyone who says that is just blowing smoke.
Anako has somehow regained consciousness, but it seems that it will take more time until she fully recovers. Namatame's interrogation, that has finally begun, the fog that won't lift, and people's mysterious health problems. For now, it seems that you can only watch and wait to see how things will turn out. Yeah, town is slowly turning into Silent Hill, Monka S.
Isn't this weather strange? How could it be lasting so long?
I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder what's causing it. It's so creepy. I heard that a friend of mine's son got sick from the fog and collapsed. You know how sensitive children are to that sort of thing.
I heard something too. They say an old man was driving through the fog and got into an accident.
What? Did he lose control?
Well, he'd never been in an accident or even gotten a ticket before, so something seems off. Isn't that scary?
Yeah, they're gonna
I've heard there are
they're gonna talk
experts
about
saying it's
essential oils to cure the
poisonous.
fog condition
I
now.
wonder if that's true.
Do you think it's, you know, because of that global warming thing? This town's changed a lot over the years. I wish the government would step in and do something about this.
Yeah, just change the
Oh, I
weather,
agree
government.
completely. If
Jeez.
we're going to pay taxes, I expect the authorities
Seriously?
to do their jobs.
Seriously, seriously, just change the weather, government. Jeez.
This fog is poison! It's a gas filled with viruses! Don't inhale the fog, or you'll die!
Some people, man. I feel like that's like a legitimate complaint people would make too.
He's
Government
not
needs to
the
step
first
in
one
and
like
fix
that
this
I've seen
fog.
lately.
Poisonous gas, though?
Oh, I'm sure it's not true.
Oh.
Is something wrong?
Oh my. I think I'm coming down with
I
something.
think it's okay. I'm enjoying it, Bay.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. I needed to do some grocery shopping. Well then.
Business has been so slow lately.
Just set up really big fans to blow. Yeah. Just get those industrial-sized government fans that they keep in storage for any time a fog thingy happens. Recall that the final start on Monday next week. Study. I mean, I guess I can't really do anything else. I don't know if it helps on the test, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't since my knowledge is maxed. Like, I got the highest score. Wait. Yeah, I got the highest score on the test without studying once for the last midterms or whatever, so. Studying should increase my diligence, damn it. Ooh. You overhear students talking. Weather's really been weird lately. What's up with all that fog? This fog looks like it's gonna stay here forever. But I heard it's nothing to worry about. That's what some great guy on TV said. I also heard that it's poisonous, very toxic, and nobody even knows why it's toxic. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel ill. Yeah, as you guys are breathing it in. It's so toxic. I should probably stay home for a while. Cough. You're just lazy to take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? Oh, man. It's seriously too cold now. Such a painful season if you got hip pain. I'd love to go to an inn with a spa. Luckily, we've got an inn right here in town. Not only that, but the manager there is young and beautiful, yeah? Unfortunately, my family is more interested in a ski trip than going to an inn. What's the point of going somewhere so cold? Are they that desperate to see the snow? I said to them, if you want to see snow, why not go to the glacier in South America? I see doubt written all over your faces. You never heard of it? Well, why don't I turn this into a question, Brad Coon? What's the name of the glacier in South America? It doesn't exist. If the answer you think is correct. Incorrect. It was actually the Patagonian ice field. It's located between Chile and Argentina. Make sure you remember it. It's really rather special. Of course, I was just joking about going there. The weather is so harsh, very few people ever go. But I don't think my wife gets it. She's been picking up brochure about South America. She's really too gullible. How could she not be at least a tiny bit guarded about going to a glacier? I had no idea there was a glacier in South America, so I was just trying to call a bluff. I thought he was bluffing. It's gonna take a while for Nanako to recover. You have no choice but to wait until the situation changes. I wonder if I can still date people even though there's fog. I think you can only date on sunny days because you get cutscenes, and they were too lazy to change the weather or something like that during each scene or something like that, probably. Oh, I can date. Where's Ringsei-chan? God damn it, dude. Why can I not frickin' get my last date with Risei? Like, seriously, it's seriously aggravating. Because she's the support character, and I feel like if I get level 10 with her, some awesome stuff is gonna happen, but I just can never get her to spawn. I don't... Wait. Oh, that almost looked like her for a second. Sure. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Do I have one? Nope. I guess we'll hang out with Naoto. Sonagawa Riverbank. Fog has enveloped the area. Seems Naoto has something to report about the card you gave her. As you can see, nothing is written on it. It's just a plain white card, but it does feel a bit stiff given its thinness. Without an indication of its contents, however, I have no idea who sent it. I chalk it up as a prank. I'm still worried about you. It's quite common if you follow every blind trail as a result of a prank, you get no investigation done. Naoto is shrugging your shoulders. Naoto's cell phone is ringing. Excuse me. Yes, it's me. Ah, Yukoshiji-san. What's the matter? A thief in the Shirogane estate? Yes, I see. I don't keep anything in that room that I'd miss terribly. You've already reported this to the police, I assume. Then I'll leave the rest to you. As long as Grandpa is safe, it doesn't matter. I can't take my eyes off this case yet. Naoto hung up quickly. You don't need to go home?
Huh?
Oh, I apologize. I seem to have made you worry. Naoto looks a bit uncomfortable. Whoops. Oh boy, Naoto's gonna be really hard to read. That was from Yukoshiji, my grandpa's secretary. It appears someone has broken into the Shirogane estate. My guess is that I need to just be like extremely flat and logical. So, my room was targeted and he wanted to know. Also, she responds greatly to like feminine compliments because she's spent so much time trying not to be known as a girl because she's afraid it will look, you know, people will look down on her. And I've already seen that, like, if you celebrate it rather than chastise her, she responds very positively to that. Spock approach, yeah, but also call Spock beautiful at the same time. My room was targeted, and he wanted to know if I could think of any particular item the thief might have been after. Several items pertaining to me were also stolen from Grandpa's inventory. Inventory? Grandpa's inventory? Really? I don't know about those. All my belongings aren't of any particular value, so... Who would want your stuff? Remember that card?
Yes.
Yes, that's precisely what I was thinking. Boom! See, we followed the logical line of thought to go back to the card. Regardless, you don't have to worry about me. We both have more pressing matters to attend to. Don't call her flat. I'm not sure how to react to your worried about me. See, yeah. Naoto seems exceptionally edgy. You feel you understand Naoto a bit more. Rank up! The Naoto Shirogane social link is level 2, fortune level 2. Beep, 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 beep. Wanna hang out tomorrow? I have other plans. You're not Rize! Get the hell out of my phone! Labor Appreciation Day. Maybe Rize will be in town. She tends to be in town on her days off. Like, I see her on my days off more than I do on school days, so. But it's also possible that I'm just not able to date Rize while the fog is going on. And she's normally right here, so. Well, Labor Day is an American holiday. And it's like the first Monday of September or something like that. gonna look around for Rise a little bit. There's whatever her name is. Girl Chan. Maybe Rise's hanging out, like, in my front, you know, on my street, just, like, peeking over the fence trying to spy on me, like, where's Brad Coon? Where's Brad Coon? Like, she's sitting there staring, you know, panting over where I am while I'm doing the same, like, research it, you know, kind of stuff. Oh, I found out where she is during days off. So that's good. Visit Nanako? Hell yeah, I could visit Nanako! We have a municipal hospital, Nanako's room. If you came to visit Nanako with your friends. Big bro. Speaking still seems to be painful for her. Try not to talk. But, aww. Nanako's condition doesn't seem like it's getting any better. Sorry, and thanks for coming all this way. She's family. You're right, thanks. Dojima's smiling weakly. She's gone to sleep. Well then, we'll be going now. I guess I could get some Dojima stuff there. Your friends are as worried about Nanako as they would be about themselves. You feel that your relationship has deepened. Whoa! Hey, nice. Parted with your friends and decided to go back home. I guess I could do like Yosuke or something like that just to build up the social link for crafting personas, but I don't know. I don't tend to go for party members that are not used. And I haven't decided fully if I'm not going to use Naoto or not. Teddy kind of is bugging me a little bit, but I mean, he hasn't gone on my poop list just yet. Especially now that he got the ability to stay alive. He can take a fatal hit now. You overhear students talking. I can't even see the sky with all this fog. Really don't like this weather. Oh, why? I'm fine with it. Some people say the fog is poisonous, but I don't feel bad at all. You're worrying too much. Just imagine that the town was supposed to be like this from the very beginning. Pretend that this is natural. If you say so. More students are calling in sick lately, but I guess it's nothing really unusual. Think of Junes. Yeah, Nanako will be able to fight through this by thinking of Junes. Definitely. Hey, normal music again. I suspect that it's mostly a prank in poor taste. Apologize for troubling you with this. Naoto seems calm, but maybe we should walk her home after school. I appreciate that everybody's, you know, still kind of lurking, but ready to put those pyramids down. Maybe I should go home for today. The fog doesn't seem to be lifting either. Don't you feel drained on foggy days? The bad news is that I can't go home yet, though. That's the crushing reality of a full-time employee. So back to the lecture. Math and civilization evolved simultaneously, which allowed us to solve problems. Although there are some math problems that have yet to be solved, they're called Millennium Prize problems. In the year 2000, they announced 7 unsolved problems. If you solved one, you were rewarded with $1 million. Seiensen. How many Millennium Prize problems do you think remain unsolved? All of them. You gave the answer you think is correct. Incorrect! Actually, one of them did end up getting solved. Just so you know, it was the Poincare conjecture. They tried to award the guy the Fields Medal, which is kind of like the Nobel Prize, but he declined it. I guess geniuses don't think along the same lines as us normal people. Sorry that I'm getting off topic, but my husband is acting weird lately. Not that we've been fighting, but he's been going on about how the fog is poisonous. So depressed. Let's just continue the lecture. You gave the incorrect answer because it was literally a crapshoot! Classes have ended for today. You have no choice but to wait until the situation changes. It's the first I've ever heard of them. I've never heard of these Millennium Puzzle Prize thingies. I know that they're pulled from real life. All the questions are. They're all real things. There's Rise, but I can't date her. I mean, yeah.
Senpai?
You can Google the answer to these questions, but you shouldn't have to frickin' use Google to get the answer to those questions. Walk her home anyway? Oh. Naoto seems a bit relieved despite her protests. This was in my shoe locker. Naoto is holding a sealed letter. That card business again? I thought so at first, but it seems that's not the case. This time the sender's name is clearly written. Yeah, it's a love letter. Naoto is looking at the letter intently. Judging by the name and the handwriting, the sender is a woman. She thoughtfully provided her year in class. When one factors in the heart-shaped seal as well, it's hard to imagine it's... Oh no! It's not from a boy, it's from a girl! In other words, there's no need to read it. Wow, dude, are you serious? Gets a love letter, doesn't even read it, it's just like, what's this? Tosses it. Poor girl, her heart's gonna be crushed. Especially when she finds out Naoto's also a girl. Or maybe her heart won't be crushed when she finds out she's a girl. Yeah, put it in the stack with the rest. I apologize. I wasted your time with this pointlessness. How misleading, a sealed letter at a time like this. What if it's from a guy? What do you mean? Naoto glared at you. Oh no, whoops. Whether the sender is male or female, I have no intention of responding. I have no time to be dilly-dallying with callow love affairs. I assume the same is true for you? Yep, I figured that was the wrong answer. Saying they love me without even knowing me. Ludicrous. Let's go.
Senpai.
Would you like to stop somewhere on the way? There are still some questions I have regarding the murders. Naoto's taking the case seriously. You feel your relationship has grown deeper. Well, shall we be off? You talked with Naoto about the murders,
see
you
you
walked
again.
home. I should get rid of that book that I have so I can pick up another book when I want to.